Okay, the market is swinging around a little bit. We were down 130, we are down 70 now. So at the lower levels, there is some buying which is coming back. Mitessh is with us of earningswave.com back to run us through what he's making of the price action. Mitessh, morning again. What do you make of the activity so far? And near term, what trades would you want to take?
So, morning, Prashant. I think, while we had slightly negative first 50 odd minutes, but I think the overall setup hasn't weakened. And the recovery from the lower level kind of confirms it. 17,750 was our buying point with a stop below 17,700. So just managed to survive that, but I think still holding on to long positions. And on the stock side, IT is something, which is very clearly as a sector is showing good strength, and a lot of stocks are giving breakouts over there, especially the mid-cap ones. So FSL is something which is on the buy list. It's just giving some kind of medium-term reversal, so it can be a positional trade as well. But from the short-term point of view, it's a buy with a stop at 115 or just below it, and a target of around 125 can be looked at. And the other one which I like is Persistent Systems. That's a buy with a stop below 48.50 for targets of 5,045.
Okay, by the way, all Adani Group stocks once again under a lot of pressure. So Adani Transmission is now down 10%, Adani Power is down 5%, Adani Wilmar is down about 5%, Green, Total Gas, Enterprises, all down anywhere between 4 to 6%. So, despite everything that's happened in the last 24 to 48 hours, the stock market is still giving a thumbs down to these stocks. Maybe Adani Ports is seeing a bit of a recovery, but pales in comparison to the fall we've seen. Mitessh, a quick word on any of these, group stocks. I mean, would you look at a pullback trade anywhere, or it's a complete avoid?
So I don't know if you'll count ACC as the trade over there and Adani Ports. I think disclaimer that we have positions in both these stocks. I think, what has happened is that with this big fall, the option premiums are expanded. So buying into stock and selling call options would have been a good choice. Though Adani Ports has gone into ban on Friday, but I think before that we have had positions and looks a pretty stable one. I think the low for Adani Port around 400 has been made. 425, 430 to about 400 is filled with multiple supports on the long-term chart. So I think decline for this stock is over, and maybe on a bounce back, you will see selling at higher levels, but it can still bounce back to about 540, 550 odd levels. Similarly, ACC, I think, the lows of around 1700 and 1770 on the monthly chart is a big support area. So I think the damage is done, and you might see a pullback to about 2050, 2100 odd levels. Though I'm not looking at a big reversal, but with the options premium around 10% at the for at-the-money calls, I think you can safely buy into stocks and sell into options over here.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Mitessh, and thanks for giving us a quick update on the Adani